So we're pulling up to the Encore right now. I'm a little bit late. Gonna late reg with like 60 bigs. But that's like my office, so it's gonna be alright. That Tacos El Gordo spot looks dope too. Yes, I'm going to play a $10,000 tournament, but what's really on my mind is Tacos El Gordo. This is gonna be such a wild tournament. It's a 15 million guaranteed. Everybody's here. I don't know how much first place is gonna be, but a lot. There's 3 day ones, and you only have one buy-in per day, which is nice because it keeps the pros from re-entering. We're on day 1A. Tomorrow I'm gonna, if I don't day 2, I'm gonna try to wake up early and play from the beginning. But I just arrived, so meh. Still worth playing right now. I'm known for being aggro, so I'm not just like gonna go in there and just try to win every pot, because that's not really how to win. What I do is I sit down and I try to find like 1 or 2 soft spots at the table, and then I focus on them and try to figure out how I'm gonna game plan. This room here at the Encore is beautiful. Killing more time when I should be playing poker. Really, it's time to get my ass downstairs. Well, I'm not actually leaving because I need to put my socks on and shit. We might be regging like right at dinner break. I don't even know. I'm trying to envision all the chips going to meat right now. Signed up pretty late. Like I said, not optimal, but I don't know. I'm sure that it's still going to be profitable. We just need to spin it up now. Instead of starting off zen and refreshed, the day started off hectic. Oh man, I did reg at dinner break, but we got back about 10 minutes late, and it turns out that they actually put my stack into play, which I wasn't expecting. And I freaked out, ran my ass over, and I don't fucking run. I ran my ass from the Encore to the win, huffing and puffing, and I got there, and luckily I lost only 10% of my stack. And once I untilted, I remember thinking like, damn, there's no way I'm gonna do well after this start. But I did. I was able to stay patient, I picked my spots, and I ran well, and then at the very end, I bagged. Also in 2023, gotta get my cardio game up. On the very last hand of the day, I doubled up with pocket tens versus ace queen of spades versus an Austrian pro. They called my 30 big blind reshove. They flopped the flush draw. It's never easy, but we held on a 9-7-3 board with 2 spades and doubled up for 270,000. But it feels even better because they had me blinding out, so I had to run here. And I missed I lost like 10% of my starting stack in the beginning, and I felt really bad about that.
Make me hurt you. I will come over this table if you make me do that. Yeah.
Uh-oh, Apestyles.
Oh shit.
The 8.
The
Day
long
2,
card.
baby.
Hey.
Day 2, baby.
How we sitting?
105.
Nice, man.
We're in it.
I ran it up a bit.
What do you got?
270.
Ooh, that's why he's the 8. That's why he's the king 8.
I ran good. I won a race.
Let's fucking go. Dude.
Let's go.
Let's go. Hell yeah.
But we got day 2. We got 270K. Time to run it up. We're about 5 minutes early, which is like shocking for me. It's a sign I'm gonna win. 14-6.
14 is in the poker room.
Okay, that's over in the Encore?
Yeah, out to your right.
All right, cool. Today started off with an interesting hand versus Brandon Can 2. I raised preflop with Ace Jack and check raised on a Jack 7-6 board. Unfortunately, I am a live fish and I tossed the wrong chips out. I meant it to be a 3x, but it was actually a min raise. You can see I'm kind of annoyed there. Something about the min raise must have spooked him out though, because he says that he made a fold he didn't plan on making.
I say I was not in the plan. I don't know what's going on.
The next big hand we played was against this player who called himself the Cheese Monster online. He was really aggressive when we were waiting to play a pot versus him. He had raised from the small blind. We had 10 deuce suited. We could even 3-bet this hand, but we chose to call. The flop came King 10, 6 with 1 diamond. He bet 55,000, which was like almost pot, like a pretty big bet. We called, and we had about 200,000 left behind on the turn 3 of diamonds. He bet out about 100,000 chips, and we just decided to go all in rather than have to worry about the visibility of rivers. That being said, I could see calling with the flush draw being a reasonable play. We moved tables, and then this hand came up where we had 3-4 on King 8-3 on the flop. We called a bet. Turn went check, check on the king turn, and then we rivered a boat. Check again, and we value bet and got called relatively quickly. I think we probably got lucky versus an 8 here. Now we're up to 375,000. I dwindled down to around 250,000, and in the final hand I raised to 22,000 from early position with pocket queens. Got a caller, and the button made it around 70,000, I believe. And this is where the hand gets kind of interesting. The small blind didn't realize all the action in front of her and just called to complete the big blind. Now, in that spot, you can just leave the big blind out there if you want. But she opted to just cold call 70,000 chips, which to me, I didn't think it was an angle, and I thought it just made it more likely that there was dead money in the middle, making my decision to go all in pretty easy. Unfortunately, I ran into pocket aces with my queens, and the dream was over. So yesterday was day 2 in the $10,000 buy-in. I got my stack up to around 375,000, and then whittled away down to 250K. Got in with queens versus aces in a spot that I couldn't imagine not getting it in. And there were about 500 people left, 370 paid, so kind of a heartbreaker. But last day in the win, I'm happy to be going. We were unsuccessful on this trip for the most part, but we still haven't been to Tacos El Gordo, and I have a feeling that that mission will be a success. Yo, they make these tacos right there on the spot. This shit is delicious. Damn. All right, we're on taco, final taco. Yo, these are bomb. It's like homemade deliciousness. I was right about Tacos El Gordo. My read was spot on. Fuck no.